Hi friends, how are you doing today? As you know, we conduct the interviews to give you an experience of the real IELTS exam. This is yet another video. I'm going to take real exam-like interview with the student who is in front of me. His name is Sandeep Singh, and let's see that how he performs during this interview. The examiner checks you or evaluates you on four parameters. First, fluency. Number two, fluency and coherence rather. Number two is lexical resources. Number three, grammatical range. And number four, pronunciation. On the basis of these four parameters, you get the band score. In the real IELTS exam, you get recorded. In case you do not get the desired bands and you are not satisfied the way the examiner evaluated you, you can go ahead and apply for EOR, and that recorded version goes to the concerned authorities, and there you get evaluated once again, and if there is any discrepancy you get higher score or the score remains the same. Let's waste no time and start today's interview with the student. Hi there, how are you today?
I am fine, sir.
Thank you, and may I know your name please?
My name is Sandeep Singh.
Sandeep, can I have your passport please?
Yes, sure, sir.
So, your name is Sandeep Singh, right? Where do you come from?
I come from a small village, Korewala Kala, in Moga district.
And are you a student or do you work?
I'm still a student. I'm studying in BSc IT second year.
Very nice. And can you tell me a little about your studies?
This study involves the computer programming, and I chose this because I have a great interest in computers.
And would you like to continue to study in the same field?
Yes, I am thinking about to continue my further studies in the same field.
What would you study?
Definitely. As now I'm continuing, I'm doing the bachelor's in this subject, and further I will pursue for the master's.
Very nice. Let me ask some question related to listening music. Do you like to listen to music?
Yes, I love to listen music, and whenever I have some leisure time, I prefer to listen music to remove my stress.
Very nice. And what kind of music you listen to?
I usually listen rock music because it provides me more energy to do work.
Exactly. And is it common among other in your country? Other people like to listen to same music?
It depends on person choice, but most of youngsters are addicted to rock music because because the energy it provides for them.
Is there any genre of music you don't like at all?
Yes, I like. I don't like classical music as it is very boring, and so I feel sad while listening this kind of music.
Yeah, that's true. Many people feel the same way. Have you ever been to a live music concert?
No, I have never been in a live concert because I have never get any chance to visit that.
So, do you enjoy singing?
No, I don't enjoy singing because I think my voice is not melodious to sing.
Okay, now I'll ask you a few more questions related to running. How often you go for a run?
I often go for a run and every morning as I wake up at 6 a.m. and I go for running on daily basis.
Where do you usually go for a run?
I usually go for a run in a park that built in my own village, and so I go for running there.
Do you think running is good for health?
Yes, definitely running help people to become more fit, and it also help to concentrate on any work they do.
Did you run in your school days?
Yes, as my school also organize some sports meet where we get chance to do running.
Speaking Booster is an electronic book that contains the sample answer of the latest cue cards by Ramandeep sir, along with solved follow-ups and introductory questions. Speaking Booster has some unique features. For example, free updates, 6 months validity, easy access, 24 by 7. You can read this book on your mobile, and it comes with updates on demand. The best part is that it has a very interactive interface that makes reading an electronic book far more enjoyable than a paper-based book. Instant access, that means if you wish to buy it within the next 30 seconds, you can have this book with you, and it is available globally. Students from any part of the world can buy it right now. To purchase Speaking Booster, download Ielts coaching application on your Android phone and Class Plus on your Apple phone, and then enter ORG code Ielts. Once you are on the home screen, click on Store at the bottom and purchase Speaking Booster by making card payment or any other digital payment. As soon as you make the payment, the book gets unlocked and you can access it. That easy it is. Now enjoy.
Well, that's the end of part 1. Moving on to part 2 of this test. I'll give you a cue card and 1 minute to prepare your answer. Then you have to deliver a speech of around 1 to 2 minutes, and I will stop if needed. Here is your cue card. Talk about a application or a program that you frequently use on your mobile or computer. If you wish, you can make some notes as well. Your 1 minute preparation time starts. So while the student prepared the cue card, I would like you to think about the answers he delivered and think of the mistakes he committed. You definitely have the chance or the opportunity to go back and check the mistakes, where he fumbled, where the fluency was missing, where the answer was not appropriate, and you should also analyze if he committed the grammatical mistakes and tried to rectify the mistakes or not. Were the answers fully developed or not? All these things would definitely help you to improve yourself, because the more you evaluate others, the more you improve yourself. Your preparation time is over. Could you please start the answer now?
Well, there as due to easy accessibility of internet, people can use a number of different kind of social networking apps like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and I also use these kind of apps in my mobile phone. And today I'm going to talk about an app that I use the most, and this app is YouTube, and I use it for various reasons, and like I use this app to get knowledge related to my studies, because there are number of channels are who provide the information related to study, and there I get to know more about I get a more knowledge about my studies, and I also use this for get entertained, as there are number of movies and songs are displayed in this app, and I used to see these often, and so I get entertain myself. And I remember one time that I used this app to repair a water heater at my home, because this app also provide the videos of by the technical operators, and who so I by seeing watching that a person who repair a water heater, I also done the same and repaired my own house water heater, and this helped me to save such some amount of money. Why people can also use this platform to earn some kind of some amount of money, which will help them in future, as a YouTube uh, pay.
Thank you very much. That's enough. And do you think that in future as well you would continue to watch or use this application?
Yes, I would definitely use this application in future, because this application is very useful and provide more knowledge to me.
Speaking Booster is an electronic book that contains the sample answer of the latest cue cards by Raman sir, along with solved follow-ups and introductory questions. Speaking Booster has some unique features. For example, free updates, 6 months validity, easy access, 24 by 7. You can read this book on your mobile, and it comes with updates on demand. The best part is that it has a very interactive interface that makes reading an electronic book far more enjoyable than a paper-based book. Instant access, that means if you wish to buy it within the next 30 seconds, you can have this book with you. And it is available globally. Students from any part of the world can buy it right now. To purchase Speaking Booster, download Ielts coaching application on your Android phone and Class Plus on your Apple phone, and then enter ORG code Ielts. Once you are on the home screen, click on Store at the bottom and purchase Speaking Booster by making card payment or any other digital payment. As soon as you make the payment, the book gets unlocked and you can access it. That easy it is. Now enjoy.
Let's ask you more question about the applications and social networking. Some people download free applications and others download paid application. Why it is so?
Some people don't want to buy these kind of applications because they think there are a number of different apps which are free of cost, and so they use those. But while some people want to buy some apps because they think that they are not complete version, and some they get disturbed by the advertisement in between.
Can you give me some example here?
Like on YouTube, people get more advertisement if they enjoy the on free version. But if they get a prime pack, they can avoid some advertisement from to do not get disturbed while watching.
That's very true. Let me ask you a few questions related to social networking platforms. Do you think that people are becoming more and more dependent on social networking platforms?
Yes, people are dependent on these kind of apps because nowadays people are very busy in their work, and they don't have to time to meet their friends. So they are more dependent to these kind of application to get information.
Can you tell me some of the popularly used social networking applications in your country?
Yes, there are a number of different applications like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. People use these applications to connect with their families and friends, and to follow their famous celebrities. And
how do you think that the relationships are affected as people do not give much importance to face communication these days?
as face-to-face communication is very important to have a good family bonding, but nowadays people do not spend most of time with their families, and they often spend their time, leisure time on these kind of applications. So due to this, they can do not able to share their ideas with their uh, families, and so due to this, the relations get weaker.
What developments do you foresee in the way people will communicate in future?
As future is not predictable, and but some improvements in network can be seen because nowadays it is very difficult to do video call, but if the improvement in network will be seen in future, people will all people will do video calls more comfortably.
So, do you think that it would replace face-to-face communication?
Yes, I think that it would replace a face-to-face conversation because as people are now very busy in their works, so they do not prefer to do face-to-face conversation, and they will use video calls to conversate with each other.
Very nice. What are some of the problems that are associated with such applications?
There can be many problems which are associated with these applications, like network problems, as the networks are not up to mark, so people can face some problems to do video calls, and also people face to express their gestures while chatting. Moreover, the personal pictures and information is not secure. So this is the main problem arise through these applications.
Do you think that people should reduce their reliance on social networking applications?
Yes, I think that people should reduce their reliance on these kind of applications because for to have a great bonding with the families, it is a necessary to have face-to-face conversation and to spend some time with them. So if the people will spend more time with their families, they will have a more great bonding with their families. And if they spend most of time into these kind of application, their relations get weaker.
And thank you very much for your time. This is the end of your test. You have a great day ahead. Thank you very much.